This playlist is a little more upbeat than I thought it was gonna be, but we're trying something new. It's very much we're at the dance, the disco. What do the kids call it nowadays? Oh, you know what? I didn't even get my string out for this. I didn't even fully prep for today. You get to work on Friday too. Oof. Oh yeah, how is your new job? I meant to send you a message on Monday. Silly me. Oh my god, goodness. How do you like it? Tell me all about it. Tell me, tell me, tell me. It's great so far? Good. Is it like a lot to learn? Are you in like information overload? Hello, Riku. Good evening. How are you? Okay, so we got a little bit done last time. So we got the little tea bag here and the little like plate that the cup is on. Ton to learn. Lots of reading. Well, that's good and bad. At least, like, do you have to do like a lot of like in-person training or like WebEx training? You're working on chai at the moment? Heck yeah. I am so far behind, Riku. You have been on top of it. Hello, Siren. How are you? Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm trying to decide what I want to work with. It's all on new Microsoft Teams. Oh, that's what we use. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I think we're probably gonna keep working with this dark blue because the rest of it, it's either like the white of the cup or like the cream of the details. And I really want to work up to like the top of the cup so we can do like the words and stuff. That's probably what we'll do. Or if anything, we can do like the light blue and finish off the lines. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. And then I forgot to pull up. Gosh, I'm just like not ready for stream today, I guess. I thought I was ready. I'm not. I guess I didn't need my keyboard. We'll put that back off to the side. So I like to pull up my color key on my screen so I don't have to flip-flop between the pattern itself. How are you today, Siren? What have you been up to? Are you enjoying your time off from school? I hope so. You deserve it. There we go. All right, so we're going to work with 793, which is this nice, like, lighter blue here. It doesn't, the color on camera comes off as like a teal, but it's not a teal. It's like almost like a periwinkle. You looked at graduate schools? Oof. That's exciting, but also just a lot. I feel you, Siren. I'm right there with you. But I'm sending you positive vibes. Okay. I found some of my, like, back when I first started my job, like a few years ago, I bought myself some fancy, silly little stick-on nails. And I found some, like, yesterday, so I decided to put them on. So I'm still learning how to deal with, like, a little bit of longer nails. Oh, already a knot right off the bat. But they're kind of nice. They're not my favorite. They're kind of nice and they're a little more see-through than I thought they were going to be. But hey, I thought it was fun. Oh, I just like tore that string in half. Alright. But yeah, I haven't stitched with these nails yet, so we're in for an adventure. I think I'll be just fine, though. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, they're holographic. I like them. They're really flashy. They're much flashier and definitely not the colors I normally go towards. But they're kind of fun. They are the marmalade nails. I don't know. One of my friends that I used to work with, she used to use them all the time. And I was like, oh, screw it. I will try it. And then I like bought a whole bunch for like, I think their Black Friday sale a while ago. Where's that third string? Oh, it broke a lot. Shorter than I thought. Um, and so I just had boxes and boxes of these nails. And I think I have 3 left. So it was this pair, another pair, and a different pair. So I was like, let's do it. Well, I'm feeling fancy. Try to get into the holiday spirit. Plus, with me doing more, like doing the YouTube videos now, I feel like my nails need to look a little nicer. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm doing it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I promise I'm not fishing for compliments. But this is really like nothing ever really happens in my life, so this is really the only interesting thing happening that's new, you know? I lead a very boring life, which I am not complaining about. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I have way too many strings in this. It was just 3. Why does it feel so much thicker? Maybe it's because I have been just stitching with 2. I won't question it. What's my favorite Thanksgiving food ever? That's very, or everyone, I read it wrong, but my favorite Thanksgiving food. I am such a sucker for like the sweet potato casserole. I love it. Other than that, like I love Dylan's grandma makes like a corn casserole that's really good. I love that. Yeah, I would say those would be my top 2. I thought I was going nuts. I was hearing piano. And I was like, it's not the music I'm listening to. Why am I hearing piano? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Dylan is playing piano. And I was like, what is that? You love mashed potatoes and your grandma makes broccoli and cheese casserole. Ooh, that sounds good. Some mashed potatoes and gravy. But hey, sometimes it's the classics. Your mom and mother-in-law make super yummy mashed taters. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. And of course, I love pumpkin pie. Is my favorite probably Thanksgiving dessert or like any type of pie, like cherry pie, things like that. Pumpkin pie with like a load, like a bunch of whipped cream. Has to be like loaded. I think we talked about this last year, where I like my pumpkin pie like on the side, and I just mainly have the whipped cream. Yeah, a little bit of pumpkin pie with your whipped cream. See, you and me, we know, we know. It's so wild how different this color is coming up on my camera. Everything else is fairly similar, but this color is just much different. But I'm telling you though, this week has gotten me very tired. Work has been long. Not bad, just long. Lots of tough things going on that I have to solve. Keeps me on my toes. So I am very grateful for the day off tomorrow. Hopefully you all have the day off tomorrow and get to enjoy it. And if not, hopefully you have a very easy day. I'm trying to think what else is new. Really nothing. I am skipping every other box just so I could go back and then finish off in this corner still. If you were wondering. Oh, I'm sure all the learning has probably made you so exhausted. I know when I was training a few weeks ago, I was wiped. I'm still wiped because I feel like I still am not like totally on top of those like that learning stuff that I did. Like I'm still learning it. Also, if you didn't see what I posted in Discord, Frosted Pumpkin I think is doing a sale on Friday. Or they're not doing their they might be doing a Black Friday sale, but they're releasing their new stitch along on Friday, as well as that ornament that I thought was a needle minder, but it's an ornament. I set my alarm. I told myself next year the only stitch alongs that I will buy, unless I absolutely 100% fall in love, like head over heels with the stitch along, is stitch alongs by Frosted Pumpkin and Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I told myself no more. No more. Let me get caught up on the ones that I'm doing. And then we'll go from there. But it does look really cute, the Red Riding Hood one. And it looks like, unless they only were kind of teasing like a very small part of it, like that was blurred out, it looks like a very short stitch along. It doesn't look like a humongous one. But I might be wrong on that, because I don't think it was talking about the time frame. Or I might have been too excited and just skimmed past the key details. Yeah, I'm hoping to get caught up on Cozy Café at some point. I think next WIP Wednesday, we actually will spin the WIP wheel. I know we haven't done that in a while, and I think we're only going to do it at the beginning, just so we could still just like commit to a piece for the full thing until I get caught up with ones. But I think I'll have it where it's between this one and the Christmas wreath, because it's, you know, holiday season now, and I'm still... Let me pull it out. So I don't think I've shown you all for a little bit of where I'm at. I think we're only about halfway. Yeah. I'm halfway. Like right down the middle. I need to work on that a bit. So we might... Either I'll just work on that next week or we'll do the WIP wheel. We shall see. Because I want to do both. Like I've said many, many, many times, I wish there were more hours in the day so I could spend more time stitching, but also like be able to like drink something where I won't get burnt out while stitching, like some type of no burnout juice or something. That sounds so silly, but you know what I mean? So I don't want to like get sick of stitching, but I just want to finish everything. And I have so many pieces that I haven't even started that I want to do. My pile of want to do's is crazy. So I still want to do all of Caterpillar cross stitches like trees. I haven't done any of those. And I want to do all of them. But on a side note, the pattern that I was working on that I've been kind of talking about but not really telling you what it is, I've done a good amount of like stitching it on my own, and I think the pattern is good to go. Like everything is looking the way I want. I just have to stitch a little bit of other stuff, And I probably will be releasing that pattern probably early December, if not sooner. So that's exciting. I still haven't finished my Alice pattern yet. I got a little frustrated with it, so I had to put it on the back burner, look at it with a fresh set of eyes, but that'll be released soon too. Need to post something your cousin made. She cross-stitched a picture of your aunt and uncle. Oh, he passed away early this year. I'm sorry. On one of his favorite handkerchiefs. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, please share. Please share. Actually, you know what? Maybe I probably should have looked at the pattern a little bit more in detail because I actually want to kind of end up in the middle here so I don't have to skip as much. I'm still like wasting thread, don't get me wrong, but in my mind it makes me feel better when I do it this way. I'm excited to do like a midday stream tomorrow though. It's been a while since we've done like in the middle of the week midday. Just in case people need to hang somewhere on the holiday. Noon. I'll be streaming at noon. Right smack dab in the middle of the day. We're gonna be playing we're playing this game. I think you'd really enjoy it, Kelly. It's a game called Unpacking, where it's what it is, what it sounds like, where you unpack boxes. But there's still a storyline with it too. So like you're unpacking different rooms of like where you are in your life. I have a not. Come on. There. Yeah, I think you would love it. And it's kind of like a pixely game. It has some really cute like throwback stuff, but also just like I like the art. The art's cool. Yeah, Serenity suggested it. It was already on my radar, but she convinced me to play it on stream. If you want to, Kelly, I'm not sure if you saw, but I actually have like a legit YouTube channel now. Um, and if you do exclamation mark socials, you'll get the link for it. But the first like 2 playthroughs of it are on YouTube, or not playthroughs, but episodes. Yeah, I am now on YouTube. I'm also playing a game exclusively on YouTube too, which the that first one is up there. I think yesterday. My first video for one of my like just exclusive stitching was supposed to go up today, but I decided to wait because I need to figure something out with it. So that'll probably go up probably tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Craven Wild. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Are you also a crafter, Craven Wild? I am doing very well. Thank you for asking. It's halfway through the week, so I'm not complaining. We made it to Wednesday. What is your craft of choice? I don't think you will finish the game tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was curious. I was like, I don't know how many more episodes are left. Oh, thank you, Kelly. But just make sure you watch all the credits until the very end. Okay, cool, cool, cool. But I was hoping like I would have like this like one more like tomorrow playing it and then maybe one more day of playing it. You like to mix it up a little cross stitch, a little embroidery. Oh, nice. And I don't do much embroidery per se. I've always wanted to try, but no matter how many times I'm like, let's embroider, I go back to cross stitching. Okay, so we need to go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10th one over. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it's up to. Okay. This is the hard part when I actually kind of have to like actually count with linen. You think there are about 3 or 4 left? That game? It's that long of a game? No way. No way. I'm excited. That makes me happy. I thought that was a much because when I initially looked up like the average playthrough time, it said I think about 8 no, 3 hours, 4 hours. I always take much longer to play games because I get sidetracked a lot. But yeah. I hope you don't finish tomorrow. Yeah, I hope I don't either. And of course, it'll probably be a like a still like the shorter stream, like not like too short, but it might be only like an hour or so. Is it okay if I call you Craven, Craven Wild? Or is there like, is that what you normally go by? Or do you go by Wild? Either way, if you did want to share anything that you're working on, you're always welcome to share progress pictures of what you're doing in the Discord. You don't have to. I know Discord's not for everyone, but it's always there if you want. If you only have stream for about an hour tomorrow, you won't finish it. Okay. Okie dokie. Are you doing anything for Thanksgiving tomorrow, Craven? If you celebrate, if you're in the States. If not, what are you excited about for this weekend? You know, unpacked all willy-nilly, then maybe, but I know you're more picky. Yeah, you saw the way I was trying to put things away. How long it took me to decide where to place things. We gotta double check to make sure our counting's correct. So there should be 3 in between here. Perfect. You're up in Canada, so I already did that. Oh, yeah. You do celebrate Thanksgiving earlier. Maybe gonna do a little shopping? Heck yeah. Are you doing any, like... Do you guys do, like, Black Friday up there, too? I'm sure you do. I mean, I think the whole world basically does it. Even if there's not a Thanksgiving. You need some more embroidery hoops? You can never have too many embroidery hoops. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. Is there any place having good sales on like embroidery thread and supplies, like Joann's or Michael's or anything? I haven't seen any, but I also haven't been looking. Not that I need more supplies per se, but you know, just in case I wanted to look. Yeah, all the throops, all the hoops, all the threads. I would like to buy another Q-snap frame like this. I think this is an 11 by 11. Hee hee, throops. Yeah, because it's like most of my projects I like to work on like the bigger Q-snap if I'm not doing it in a hoop. But I really just like I try not to keep my projects in the Q-snaps or hoops when I'm not working on them, unless it's like the Spirited Away piece that I know it's not going to move around. But I've gotten pretty lazy lately, and I kind of want to keep them in the Q-snaps. Michael's is good, but I think you can't buy DMC threads online for some reason. Really? Well, it's okay. I don't mind going in. Because I know there are some, like, pieces that I have in my to-do pile that I don't have the threads for that I know I'll want eventually. So if there's some decent deals, I mean, why not, right? Do you prefer kits or patterns and choose your own colors type of thing? I am obsessed with stitch alongs recently. This past year has been the year of stitch alongs. So I tend to follow the pattern the way it is. I very rarely change up a pattern. Although I wish I did, because some people I see where they change up the pattern, I'm like, oh, look how beautiful. But I don't know. I just like doing the regular OG pattern. But I usually buy the pattern and then purchase the supplies myself. Sometimes, depending on who I'm buying through, I might just buy the whole kit. Especially if like they have the pre-cut floss, because I do enjoy that. Because I'm too lazy to do it myself. Because I just generally bobbin them up. Because I don't mind that, and I keep them all in like a box. And I like label my boxes with like whatever project I'm doing with it. So I keep more than one project in one. Like this is my frosted pumpkin box. So I have my wreath and the cozy cafe threads in here. So it's kind of hard to answer. But I'm trying to think if I've ever changed up a pattern. I don't think I have. Yes, the patterns do tell you what color thread you should be using. Like for example, like I can't show you the actual pattern, but like for this pattern, there's like a whole color key, which I have put up like on my screen here. So it tells me like, I'll show you just like a teensy tiny little. Yeah, I'll show you one of my own patterns, to kind of give you an example, because I don't mind showing my own pattern. Okay, so for example, like this is one of my first patterns. So you can see like this is a flower here. And it like this color has like that particular symbol, and like each color has its own symbol. I know it's not focusing very well because I have it off autofocus. And then you can have like your own color key. So each color, each symbol has the color assigned. Does that make sense? Yeah, it basically just walks you through it. It's as long as you can read a graph, you could read a cross stitch pattern. Oh, my iPad's not charging. Did I unplug it? Oh, I sure did. Oh, let me replug my iPad back in because it will die. So I'm going to just put this on my BRB screen really quick because I have to crawl underneath my desk, but I will be back. Okay, I plugged it back in. Okay. Yeah, I had to like the plugs in this house are so weird. Like they don't hold plugs very well. So I have to really make sure nothing will pull it out. Okay, so Cozy Cafe. Where was I? Don't look. I realized just now that you could kind of see part of the pattern. So let me fix that really quick. Because I don't want you snooping around. Don't look. Don't look. I'm making myself a little bigger. There we go. There we go. But yeah, it's like color coding. It's so satisfying. And it's nice too, like if you like checking boxes off, because I use just like a knockoff Apple pencil and I just cross it off on my iPad. So that's satisfying too. I like that. I do. Last stream, I had to do it on stream. I stitched like this whole area incorrectly. I had to undo it all. It happens. I try not to. I try to double, triple count everything, but sometimes you just can't help it. You just count a little wrong, and then you're like, shoot. I know you can't see me anchoring this, but I don't feel like moving my camera about. So you get to see a little bit of what I'm doing. Yeah, because I would imagine with embroidery, it's very rare to like miscount. Like you don't have to count anything. But do you ever like use the wrong color or do like a stitch incorrectly? I'm assuming it's not like cross stitch. Okay. Ow. I definitely did not stab myself with my scissors. And by stab, I mean just like gently touch myself with the sharp end and be totally fine. For sure. Okay. So I'm just marking off my pattern here before I forget. I think I need a charge. Yeah, my pencil is dying. I haven't charged it in a while. But it's okay. It happens. I'll just draw with my finger for now. That's what I used to do. Before I got all fancy schmancy. And it's really not that fancy. Not fancy at all. Gosh, look at that. Look at that. That's horrible. Why did that happen? It's because the thread fairies are just not on my side today. Oh, I meant to say, because I think this is new since last stream, or maybe I said it last stream, I cannot remember, but I did upload some more emotes for tier 1 subscribers since Twitch gave me 4 ones for free. They used to be for like bits, but like no one was able to use them because they were like crazy goals. So I put them in tier 1 and I kind of rearranged, I think, tier 2. I think I brought one down from tier 2. So definitely check that out too if you haven't. But I was very excited about it. I wish everyone could use all my emotes all the time without having to be subscribed. We're going to keep working with the same color. We're just working our way up slowly but surely. Oh, got caught on the corner. Being silly, that's what I'm doing. This music is a lot more upbeat than I'm used to, but I'm not hating it. I think I cut this piece just a bit too long, but that's okay. Oh, you're not. No one ever thinks of us crafters, right? That's okay. It's not like I necessarily need to spend any more money on cross stitch. The only Black Friday deal or whatever that I'm participating in is the frosted pumpkin. That's the only one on my radar right now. Because, like I said, I need to focus on what this everything I already have. Finish what I already have. Oh, come on. This knot is a little harder to get out. Work with me. Oh, come on. No. It's not a... See, it's like one of those where it's not wanting to come out. You might just have to deal with it. It's a big one, though. I mean, we just started this thread. Maybe I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm same way with books. I'm right there with you. I want all the books, but I need to finish the ones I have. I am almost done with the one book I'm reading. It's like the 7th book in a series. I'm reading the Throne of Glass series. It's very good, but the last book is like it's a thick book. It's a chonker. And I've been trying to read this book, I think, since the beginning of the year, if not earlier. And I kept putting it off and putting it off because I've been reading the series for a few years now. Because I would read a book and then read a few other books and then read a book and then read a few others. So it's been taking me a little bit of time. But I'm within the last like 100 or so pages of the book, and I'm very excited about it. But at the same time, I'm not because this series has been with me for such a long time. It's kind of like finishing the Harry Potter books, you know? Where it's like, it's been I've been reading it for so freaking long. But I definitely have so many other books that I'm going to read after that. So, but yeah, they're really good. I do recommend them, especially if you like series because like I said it's 7 books. One of which you don't actually have to read. I like it and I recommend it, but it's more of like a prequel, but it's still listed as the first one. I'm always down for book suggestions. Come on. I was just going to say that too. The Court of Roses series, yes. I have the first book already purchased, and I'm trying to decide if I want to just jump right into another Sarah J. Maas series or read a few books beforehand. Part of me just wants to jump into another series. I have to check out both of those out. I like series. I think more. I think so too. I like one and dones, but there's just something special about finding a series where you really do connect with the characters and having those character arcs and all of that good stuff. But like if there's like a series that are it's like meh, those are not fun. Like I was reading because I loved the Golden Compass book. I loved the first book. The second book was pretty good too. But that third and fourth book, like as I read the Book of Dust, like part 1 and 2 or whatever it is. I think it was Book of Dust and then like the Secret Commonwealth. And I was just like, I'm so over this. Like it's not I did not like it. I did not like it. But then I was like, I feel like I need to finish it. Because again, I've read so many books in this series. That's on my list too, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Oh, and I just read the other book I really liked that I really. There are two books that I just read that I love. It was The Midnight Library. Freaking loved that book. That was a wonderful one and done. And I also read The Seven and a Half Deaths of Evelyn Hugo. Also fantastic. I loved that one a lot too. I loved Midnight Library. I thought it was so cool. I recommend it. And it wasn't like a super long book either. It was like I was able to read it fairly quick, which I think I like that with the single books, like having one that at least it had really nice flow. Like it was like a medium-sized book, but it felt short cuz it was written well in my opinion. Just hitting the midnight light. Yeah, exactly. It was a little emotional, but in a good way. I'm glad you liked it too, Riku. I'll be starting up Terry Brooks' new book, Child of Light. All I could think of there's a game called Child of Light that I loved. I'll have to look into that one too. Someone else, who was it? Just came out with a new book that I really want to look into. It was an author I really liked. It was no, I can't remember. Well, shoot. Never mind. It's poof out of my brain. Since it either Terry Brooks or Lisa Jewell's new one. Yeah, I haven't heard of either one. I'm very not on top of like the up and comings in book world. I'm very delayed on all of that. So I will have to look into that. Oh yeah, especially if you got them through the library and if they're newer, I'm sure everyone wants to read them. Terry Brooks is an older writer of high fantasy. He's famous for the sort of. Oh, okay. I have heard of that. I am also horrible with names, so that's also part of the problem. But yeah, I'm still like because I set myself a goal of reading 12 books this year, and I did meet the goal, and I think I bumped it up to 15, and I think I'm on book like if I finish the last Throne of Glass series book, that will be book 13. So I need two more books like to read before the end of December. I can do it though, I believe. Especially too because I have been doing a little bit more stitching. And with me doing the stitching for YouTube, because like I'm not talking or anything, I tend to listen to my audiobook while I'm stitching, and so I'm getting through those books. Lisa Jewell tends to write psychological thrillers. Ooh. Then She Was Gone. That sounds very familiar too. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, the yarn needle. How are you? Based on your name, I'm sure you are a fellow crafter. What is your craft of choice? And how are you? I hope you're doing very well on this Wednesday. If it's Wednesday for you, it may be Thursday, depending on where you are in the world. We're currently talking books. And we're always talking crafting. Knitting and crochet. Heck yeah. Trying your hand at cross stitch? Oh, well, if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to try and answer any questions. But welcome, welcome. You know, I do dabble in crochet, as you can see by my yarn. By dabble, I mean I've crocheted a lot longer than I have cross-stitched, but recently I've lost my, my crojo, and I haven't really worked on anything in a while. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of cross-stitching these days. But welcome, I am so happy you are here. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of what do we call it when we jump a bunch? Thread jumping? What is that called? What is that term? I think it's thread jumping. My brain's a little broken today. I told myself not to drink as much coffee as I normally do, so I'm feeling it. I have a goal to finish your top stitch along by the end of the year. Me too. Me too. I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, it's my own pattern. I should do it, right? At least we're all behind together, right? Did I count too many? I must have. Ooh, don't tell me that something is wrong. Oh, phew. Ooh, I was about to say, I thought I was way off on my pattern, but I just forgot to mark something off. So, we're good, we're good. But I was about to panic. That would have been horrible. I like thread jumping. It sounds like there's an element of danger. It's like, what, cliff jumping? Is that a thing? We'll say it's a thing. Yeah, it sounds like a thing. That's all that matters. Cliff jumping versus thread jumping. Yep, same thing. It's in the same vein of danger. Yeah, equally dangerous. Okay, so there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not right. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm on the wrong. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I accidentally did like a little pin stitch on accident. Oh, come on. I pull it out that way. I was worried it was gonna tear my fabric, but I decided to live on the edge there. Because we're, you know, cliff jumping and all. So should be here, right? Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Perfect. And then how many in between this blue one and over here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can never be too careful, right? 8. Yay! I love when things match up. Makes me feel better. And this up here is kind of like the top of the cup, what we're working on right now. We might go to a different playlist. This is not the vibe I'm going for. It is like not too bad though. How about this one? It's getting a little warm in my room. I might have to take my jacket off. I'm also sitting next to the heater, so that might be why it's hot. Is anyone else working on a craft right now? Ooh. Did you hear that cop? He zoomed on by. Just relaxing. Nice. Relazing. That's what I'm going to be doing after stream. A bunch of nothing. Oh, you're working on Cozy Cafe too? Oh yeah, you did say that. You're working on the chai one. How's it coming along? It works. It works. They're all so cute. I cannot wait to work on the pumpkin spice latte one. The little fox. It is so cute. I want to work on it now. But I was afraid that I was going to miscount. So we had to do at least this cup so I could count down. I'm definitely going to do that cup next. Kind of reminds me of a Starbucks mug I used to have, and I have literally didn't know where it went. Oh, let me look at the chai cup one. I don't think it's on my... Oh, maybe it is. Ah! Oh, this one has... like, words. Do we hate the words or do we love the words? Well, this one probably doesn't have it because it's an old pattern. Duh, Kelly. Duh. Must have been lost in the move. Oh. You'll have to be on the lookout for one that you can replace it with. Yeah, I'm trying out new music because I want some that like I can upload to. I know I talk about YouTube so much and I feel so bougie. Just so I could upload it and not like get in trouble. And this is something I'm trying. Where do you buy your patterns? This one is bought from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. If you do, which one is it? I think it's ! pattern or patterns. I cannot remember which one it is. It is in my little panels. It'll show you all the actual patterns I'm currently working on. It has links to them. But I buy a lot from Etsy. I buy them. I like the Frosted Pumpkin patterns. I love the Caterpillar cross stitch patterns. So I get them a little bit of everywhere. And sometimes I make my own. But it depends on like what you're looking for too. Are you looking for like a particular pattern or something? Like a vibe? Pattern. Okay, there we go. I couldn't remember if I did pattern or patterns. Just double counting my work. Double checking. I feel like whenever I say that, I feel like I'm in math class. Gotta double check your work. The one I have now has words and flowers. Oh, nice. Those are always really nice. Those are good learning ones. Alright, so that's like the whole top of the cup. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just anchor that off. And again, I know you can't see me actually doing that. If you would like to actually see it, I will move the camera. Okay. Cool. Nice, nice. It looks silly because it's like all scattered and what have you. But it'll come together. It will come together. Okay, so let's... Maybe we'll branch off into a different color. And we'll maybe do like the actual T in here. Because why the heck not? Or where did I put my list? Alright, so we need 738. Which is like a light brown. Like a like cappuccino. I like to try and create my own color names. This might be a little bit boring to stitch, like to see me stitch, because it's similar to the color of the fabric, but it's okay. So hopefully you could see it. If not, there's not a lot of this color, so just bear with me. Yes. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi Maple. You want to say hi? Oh, oh.
I forgot that I let Maple out like 30 minutes ago.
No way. You left her outside for 30. It's raining. She's wet.
I was sitting in my room and I was like, what is that noise?
Oh.
All I heard was like,
Oh, Maple, were you outside?
like,
She
oh my
loves
God.
being outside though,
Oh
so.
my God, I left Maple outside and I went.
You
And
horrible.
she's just sitting out there. She's like, please,
You're horrible.
please let me in.
Maple, did he forget about
No,
you?
babe, I'm sorry, little baby. I know, I'm sorry.
She's fine. She's fine.
I forgot I let you out. I didn't know it was raining either, though. It wasn't raining when I let you out.
Poor baby. She's fine. It's not raining hard. I promise she's fine. Yeah, silly daddy forgot her outside. Oh my gosh. She would stay outside all day if she could, though, to be fair. She loves it. She loves being outside. Even in the rain. Even in the rain and snow. Like, she's not the biggest fan of water. She's a lot better now. She, like, doesn't mind getting rained down. Rained on. I do have a decent sized yard for her now. It's like the perfect size for Maple. She could run around. She refuses to come inside. I usually have to go, like, throw some shoes on, get a treat, and, like, bribe her to come inside. Yeah, she loves it. Like I said, we basically moved because of her. Her and her need to have a decent yard. Because let me tell you, it is so much nicer than going up and down 3 flights of stairs like multiple times a day to let her outside. And now she could just run around and play. She doesn't have to be on a leash. It is her own yard. Yeah, ooh, yeah, it was a big oof. Especially when we were potty training her. Like, granted, she was a puppy, so she weighed like, when we got her, she weighed like 8 pounds. She was very small. She now weighs like 60. So she's a big girl. But we said like when she was being potty trained and she was like kind of like in her tweens, she still weighed a little bit, and we would have to carry her sometimes because she didn't really understand how the stairs worked, and she had short legs. Now she has big old horse legs. But yeah, we used to have to carry her up and down the stairs. A little baby. Yeah, her legs are so long. It's so weird being able to listen to music with actual words. I'm definitely going to have to check the thermostat after stream because I am dying. It is toasty. I'm a baby though when it comes to heat, so I'm sure it's a normal temperature. I'm just hot. I'm just, and like I said, like the heater is like right against this wall here. So that might be it too. Oh, I thought we had another big old knot. We didn't. We didn't. Crisis averted. You're a baby when it comes to cold. See, I'm right there with him. If I could leave the windows open all year round, I would. And I did for a while until Dylan begged me to close the windows and turn the heat on. But yeah, I would leave the windows open. Yeah, I bet you money it's only like 70 degrees, and I feel like it's 80. I bet you money the thermostat is just 70. Yeah, you and Dylan are cut from the same cloth. I made a picture of a blanket. Like, you'll laugh at me. You'll laugh at me. Okay, so like my bedroom is upstairs, and it's very much like a all wood kind of loft esque thing. So I was always worried that it was going to get too hot up there. So far, not too bad. We usually keep the window open up there, good to go. For whatever reason, last night I was I was really hot. I turned because there's a window unit. I turned the air on last night. I turned the air on with the heat on the rest of the because I was so hot until it came upstairs and he was like, "It's an ice box up here." I'm like, "It's wonderful. It feels so nice." But yeah, just a glimpse into my madness. And like, I think it was maybe 40 degrees outside. Like, it wasn't even hot outside. I said, "Screw that electric bill. Turn the air on with the heat." It was so cozy. I cranked the air down to like 66 on that thing. Put it on full blast. 'Cause I like to snuggle. I like to be snuggled up. I like to wear my sweaters. I like to wear blankets. I love that. And plus, like, Maple likes to snuggle and she's a little furnace. So if she's up against you, like, that's all the heat you need. We have the heat on and he cracks up in the bedroom windows. That's me. That's me. You are my Dylan and I am your hubby. But like, there's something just so special when you're sleeping and you have that window cracked open. Like, we don't have like a good enough window to crack up in the bedroom. Unfortunately, that's like one of the downsides of this house. Because there's the window unit and the other window is like way across the room because it's a very long room. So if you crack it, it's really not that big of a deal. But there's just, for me, there's something so special about laying in bed in the middle of the night and you wake up and like that brisk air just like hits your face. It is so refreshing. I love it. Or even like if you're laying in bed and like your like toes aren't covered. People are going to be like so polar opposite of me. And just like feeling like that little breeze on your feet. I love it. I love it. It's the best. I always have two fans going, not freezing cold though. No, I like it freezing cold. Matt is bigger. Yeah, see, Matt and I know what's up. We know what's up, man. Because I like to have the fan on, the window open, if not two windows open. Then you get that circulation going. And then you get to snuggle, but then you still get that nice breeze. And like hear the leaves are rustling. It's the best. Or like in the morning where like you don't have to get up. Same thing. Like the nice breeze hitting your face and you don't have to get up. The sun is just coming in a little bit. Freaking love it. Unfortunately, I can't really do that with my bedroom now. Because like I said, I just don't have... Like, I have tiny windows. You don't get the full breeze. So I have to live with my fan and the air conditioner if I want it on. But usually, like, recently, I've just been, like, still opening the windows. So I still don't get the breeze in my face, but you get the cold air. But I don't know, for whatever reason, it's been, like, it's been extra hot. At least last night. I like how, okay, this is like from what I said maybe 5 minutes ago. I like how I compared this color to like cappuccino, where it really is freaking Earl Grey tea colored. Like if you put milk in it. Like the name of the drink that I'm stitching. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, so I think we're gonna stitch like the darker brown that goes around it, like the drink part of it, and we might call it a night after that. I'm just glad we were able to get a little bit more done with this. I was like, we're making some progress. We're getting there. Kind of. I mean, we still have a lot left to go, but a little bit is a little bit. Okay, so that is 801. It's a nice chocolate brown. Yay for progress. I mean, I know I say that probably every stream too, like, yay, I think progress, but like really, you got to celebrate the little things sometimes, especially on a piece that I haven't stitched on for at least 8 months. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 months, because I think they just came out with the 8th pattern or whatever. It doesn't feel that long. Yeah, heck, every stitch is progress. Truth. Truth. I think I have to sneeze, so I don't want to sneeze in your face. So hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay. And it's only 3 stitches over. Oh, what the heck? I literally just did a vertical stitch. What is that? What is that, Kelly? My goodness. Ah, chaos. Chaos. Ugh, there's like a knot up here now. Like, what happened? I did 1 stitch and pff, it just like blew up. What is happening? Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay. There. I pulled up like a thread. Why are you doing this to me? Just kind of shove it back down. Yeah, whoops. Oops. My bad. My bad. Alright, take 2. I think I was stitching in the wrong spot anyways, to be honest with you. Oh no, it was the right spot. Whew. That was an adventure. See, even someone who stitches all the time makes a lot of mistakes. So it is okay to make mistakes every once in a while when you're crafting. It happens. It happens. Part of the process. Was there another freaking knot? This thread does not like me. Okay, oh my gosh. We're gonna have to start this one over again. No! I could just all I can do is laugh at myself because this is bad. This thread is cursed. Absolutely cursed. Like, come on. Cursed. What is happening? Like, look at all this. Look at this craziness. I'm just trying to do like one stitch. Oh my god, a cluster thread. Oh gosh. Flinging the needle everywhere. It was all going so smooth. What happened? Okay, you know what, thread? I'm just gonna take the scissors to you. We're just gonna cut you out. We're just gonna cut you out and throw you to the wolves and say goodbye. Because I'm not dealing with this sort of hassle. You are going in the trash. Thank you, but no thank you. You are going away. Away. Bye, bitch. That was... I have never quite experienced something like that while stitching. Because every move I did, it was like, psych. You want to do this? No, you're not. So we're just gonna start with a brand new piece, and hopefully this one will treat us with respect, like how we are treating it with respect. Because that other one just woke up and chose violence. That was wild. I'm gonna have nightmares about that. It's gonna haunt my dreams. Alright, come on. Work with me, my friend. Don't do what the other thread did. Because that was not nice. You know what? There might be just something on the back of this piece. There might be something on the back of this piece that's just it ripped! I just can't win. I can't win. You also chose violence today. Oh, wait, no, it didn't rip. Did it? Did it just get... Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, it didn't rip. It just... You know, we're just going to start at a different part of the piece. So it might be because like where this is, there might be just like a blue thread here that it keeps puncturing. I will not let this thread get the best of me. I will win. Yeah, not today, Satan. Not today. You will not win. I will prevail. Okay. Let's start down here instead. There was still a knot. What is happening? Why is this happening? I'm not doing anything different as to like why it would be getting all knotted up. Is it just this thread that is being horrible? I'll try again. I'm just so confused as to why it's doing me dirty like this. It's doing me so dirty. Don't do me dirty. Okay. There is a little knot in the thread, but I'm just going to kind of wing it and just hope for the best. Alright, so far so good. We've gotten further with this thread than we have with the other one. So at least there's that. That was freaking wild. Hello, Diabla. How are you? It's Thursday for you, right? If so, happy Thursday. How are you? Where is the knot? It's... Okay, it's way up there. Wednesday night. Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay, so we're in the same time zone. I thought you were not in the same time zone as me. Well, happy Wednesday night. You're in Texas? I don't know. I was thinking you were like not in the States. I am making some crazy lies. I made that up. I don't know why I thought you were not in the States. My bad. I try and remember. Sometimes I fail though. You just missed the fight of our life with this stinking thread. So far, we are winning. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. I did just stitch in a place where I wasn't supposed to. It is hard, but I try really hard to remember. I remember some good things, but sometimes I make things up. My brain likes to play little pranks and is like, you're gonna think that Diablo's from Beck, and then you're gonna say it out loud, and then I'm gonna laugh at you because it is wrong information. Just that my older partner goes to the same university. Oh, cool. I don't think I knew that. That's exciting. What a small world. If I knew that, I forgot it. All right, we're succeeding. We are succeeding with this color so far. I hope it stays this way. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting if you guys cross paths? Wave on 45. That'd be so funny. It still boggles my mind how close these cups actually are to each other, all of them. When I think about this pattern, I think there's a good like this amount in between them all. I am wrong. I'm wrong about that. You finally finished your penny from Stardew cross stitch. Oh, that's exciting. I love that. I still want to do at one point. I don't know if I actually will ever do it, but like in theory, I would love to do a Stardew piece. I think that would be heckin' awesome. There's a knot in my thread. That's why I'm doing like one up here because I just kind of wanted to lay on the back of the piece. Yeah, you do the map, but that would be large. Yeah, it would be so huge. There's someone that I see on TikTok every once in a while that's doing like a really cool Stardew piece. They're like designing their own pattern, then eventually they'll probably put it up for sale. And it is so cool. I don't know who it is though, or else I would credit them. But you might have seen it. When I first started this color, I thought we'd be done. We would have been done with it like 15 minutes ago. But we had a fight for our life with this color. We had to stand our ground. Yeah, it had a very different idea of how this night was gonna go. It's like, oh, you're thinking about ending stream kind of soonish? No, you won't. I'm gonna hold you hostage here. I'm gonna put up a fight. I'm gonna throw a tantrum. And you're just gonna have to deal with it. All right, though. We're almost on our last couple stitches here. I'm just making sure, too, that there aren't any, like, random little popcorny ones like this one that are around that I don't miss, because that's the worst, too. Nothing aggravates me more. Aggravates a strong word, but when you're, like, done with a bunch of colors and there's just, like, one little stitch right up here, because it's in the only one there, like how these have, like, the little itty-bitty little, like, boop. I don't know why I gave it a sound opposed to just like saying this one little stitch. Gotta give it some some audio effects. You like the sound effects? Okay, good. Okay. Cool beans. Okay. It's starting to take shape, which is always exciting. Here, let me turn my autofocus back on so we could take a little look, a little closer look. It's like, I forget it's on the angle sometimes. Yeah. So we got the little tea bag. We still got our nice raspberry mocha. We're getting there. I am very excited to do the matcha right next door here because the pink and green is it pops. I love it. But yeah, I'll have to decide if I want to work on this one or the Christmas wreath next time. I think we will actually spin the whip wheel because I don't think I'll be able to decide. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. I can't wait to do like the rim of it and then the little handle. I'm excited. I'm excited to keep working on it. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed stitching along with me tonight. Hello, and thank you so much for watching my video. Please let me know what you think. You're always free to comment in the section below. And please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video today. It really means a lot to me. And I hope you have such a wonderful, lovely rest of your night. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.